For 19 years, I have been legally blind, and in that time, no one ever talked to me about diet. Ever. I think we have a problem, a global problem, and it goes a little something like this. The seed oil problem. Did you know that seed oils like canola, soybean, sunflower, and corn oil are hiding in almost every processed food on the shelf? These oils, often labeled as heart healthy, have quietly taken over our diets. But here's the truth. They were never meant to be food. Originally created as industrial lubricants, seed oils were marketed to us through clever campaigns and bought influence. In fact, Procter & Gamble purchased the patent for hydrogenated cottonseed oil in 1907 and by 1911 launched Crisco, one of the first mass-marketed seed oil products.
You're smart to trust Crisco oil.
Trust Crisco oil for no greasy taste.
Taste the sizzle in your steak. Let the taste come shining through in everything you make.
Crisco, so light, all you taste is the food.
They later partnered with the American Heart Association, funding a national TV campaign that convinced millions that these oils were good for the heart.
Diets that did not stack up as well include very low-carb diets such as Atkins and various keto diets. They were in the bottom of the rankings due to their emphasis on red meat, whole dairy, and saturated fats, as well as limited fruit and vegetable intake.
But since then, as seed oil consumption skyrocketed, so did rates of obesity, diabetes, autoimmune diseases, and eye conditions like macular degeneration. And yes, I'm speaking from personal experience. My own retinitis pigmentosa has improved dramatically since cutting these oils out. So, what are seed oils, and why are they damaging our bodies? The toxic process of seed oils. Unlike animal fats, which are naturally extracted, seed oils require an intense industrial process. First, seeds like soy, canola, and sunflower, usually genetically modified, are heavily sprayed with pesticides and fungicides. These chemicals linger in the final oil. Next, the seeds are ground up, and petroleum-derived solvents like hexane are used to extract every drop of oil. But this crude oil is filthy, so it's bleached, deodorized, and heated at high temperatures, generating trans fats and toxic oxidation byproducts. Finally, artificial antioxidants like TBHQ are added to extend shelf life. The result? A highly processed, chemically loaded product that's anything but natural, yet it's poured into almost every packaged food. And these oils don't just pass through us. They accumulate in our cells and fat tissue, staying there for months or even years, disrupting our biology from the inside out. The explosion of seed oil in our diet. Since the early 1900s, seed oil consumption has exploded, and so have chronic illnesses. Let's look at the numbers. In the United States, seed oil intake has risen from near zero in 1900 to over 80 grams per person daily. At the same time, macular degeneration rates have skyrocketed, now affecting 11 million Americans, with projections of 22 million by 2050. Other vision issues, glaucoma, retinitis pigmentosa, diabetic retinopathy, are rising right alongside heart disease, cancer, and autoimmune disorders. Doctors like Dr. Chris Knobbe have done research and are speaking out.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want to discuss this question. Are the vegetable oils, the seed oils, the primary drivers of overweight, obesity, diabetes and virtually all of our chronic diseases, coronary heart disease, strokes, cancers, type 2 diabetes, metabolic syndrome, Alzheimer's disease, age-related macular degeneration, autoimmune diseases, the list goes on and on.
See references for his work in the show description. As Dr. Knobbe concludes, this isn't a coincidence. Studies show that the polyunsaturated fats in seed oils accumulate in cell membranes where they oxidize and create toxic compounds that damage tissues, including delicate eye structures. Countries with the highest seed oil consumption, like the US, China, and Argentina, are also seeing alarming increases in vision loss. The link between seed oils and vision loss. So, how do these oils attack our eyes? Our retina, the light-sensitive part of our eye, is rich in delicate lipids that are extremely vulnerable to oxidative stress. When seed oils, full of unstable omega-6 fats, become part of our cells, they oxidize and create free radicals that damage the retina. Research shows that oxidized linoleic acid metabolites, oxlams, from seed oils disrupt the retina's metabolism, inflame blood vessels, and damage mitochondrial function, the energy engines of our cells. This damage contributes to macular degeneration, glaucoma, and even retinitis pigmentosa, the condition I'm personally reversing through diet. It's not just about the eyes. These oils are inflammatory at a systemic level, contributing to brain fog, fatigue, and other degenerative diseases. Have you experienced this? Leave me a comment down below. What can we do? The good news, we can take back control of our health. The first step is removing seed oils completely, but we can go further. Cut out processed foods. These are the main sources of hidden seed oils. Eliminate carbohydrates that spike insulin and worsen inflammation. Remove plant foods high in defense chemicals like oxalates, lectins, and phytates, which further irritate our gut and interfere with nutrient absorption. What has worked for me and many others is returning to an animal-based diet, focusing on beef, lamb, fish, eggs, and animal fats, the foods our ancestors thrived on. Since I made these changes, my vision, mood, and overall health have improved beyond what I thought possible. The rise of seed oil consumption and eye conditions. As seed oils have infiltrated our diets, the increase in chronic diseases, including eye conditions, is alarming. Here's how consumption has mirrored the rise in eye-related health problems. Seed oil consumption in the US has increased five-fold in the last 50 years. Macular degeneration rates in the US have increased by more than 50% since the 1970s. Glaucoma, retinitis pigmentosa, and diabetic retinopathy are also on the rise, with studies showing a strong link to the intake of polyunsaturated fats. Countries with higher seed oil consumption show greater rates of eye disease and overall degenerative conditions. This includes the US, China, Argentina, and other countries heavily reliant on industrial seed oils. If you're struggling with vision issues, autoimmune problems, or unexplained chronic symptoms, look at your diet. Seed oils, processed carbs, and plant defense chemicals are the hidden enemies we were never warned about. I'm not asking you to believe me. Try it yourself. Cut these out for 90 days and see how your body responds. Our ancestors lived without seed oils, and so can you. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the content, then please hit the like button and consider subscribing. And I'll catch you in the next one.